Hi, my name's Kresher. I'm a skin maker for Krunker.io. I've been doing it for about a year now, and I have over 150 items in the game, so I kind of know my stuff. Lately, I've been streaming again on Kresher Art, and I've been getting asked a fair bit. How do I make faces? How do you do skinning? How do you do all this stuff? And I've been thinking about it for a while, about making videos and stuff on the series and teaching people how to do stuff. Also doing training for people and stuff like that, and giving them files and helping them learn, just to get more people being able to do more artistic stuff for Krunker, because Krunker is a pretty amazing game for creators and people who have like those type of minds and are very creative. So I'm gonna make this series or a video, see how it goes, and if you guys enjoy it, I can go into more in-depth stuff like how to do pulsing, how to do animation, how to do skins, how to find out what files to replace, how to test your mods and everything like that. So in this video, we're going to do a single-sided face, and we're also going to do a double face of just like a blinking eye or something, just to show you how to do it. All the files are going to be below, including links to the Krunker viewer, which will show you the image or the model that you're going to be replacing, because there's two that you use for these ones, which is mainly Happy, which was released in season 3, and also Cartoon, which was released in season 3. So it's pretty easy stuff. So we're just going to dive deep into it, and get on the iPad and make a video and stuff like that, and yeah, see where we go. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and let me know if you do. And I'm doing this pretty raw and unedited because I don't have a lot of time, so there might be a bit of stumbling and mumbling and like me saying crap, but trust me, if this goes well, I'll put more time into them. So hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, see you guys soon. Alright guys, so now we're over on my iPad. There are many programs that you can use. The one program that I use now is Procreate, and the main reason I use that is because it's very portable, and I can go anywhere. Like, I can go to parks, I can go anywhere. I can even like go to the toilet if I wanted to. Not that I would, not that I have. Maybe I have. But yeah, no, you can basically draw anywhere. So open up Procreate, and I have a face folder, right? So in this folder I got a lot of faces that I work on, and with your single side, with your 1 frame and 2 frame faces, you mainly only use the one image. So one of the huge things that you need is symmetry. So how to set up symmetry is I click on this little cog at the top, right? I click on canvas, I enable my draw grid. My draw grid will give me a line down the middle like you can see now, okay? But if that's not set up, I go to edit, and I click on symmetry. Originally it'll be set on 2D grid. So if I click on symmetry, I can change the opacity, I can change the thickness, and I can change the color up the top, right? I like to use pink because I don't really use pink in my designs, and I hit done. And now what I want to do is I've set my file up like this, right? So I have my initial layer, which is just a skin color. And skin color helps me get toning and like my shadows and everything that I want it to look like in game. Then I have a layer, which I click on this and I go drawing assist. What drawing assist allows me to do now is I can choose that, and I can just do that. So it allows me to really just kind of easily make a face and go, hey look, there's my face, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw up a sketch. So initially how I like to do my sketches is I like to draw out the face line. So I like to think, okay, I want my eyes to be about here. Alright, my eye, top of the eye will be there, bottom of the eye will be there, okay? The center of my eye, and I like to do this not a straight line. So I start up here and I come down. So that's going to be the center of my eye. This point here is the center of my eye. And then I need to think, okay, where's my nose going to go? So I bring down another line, and it goes out like that, okay? So where's the end of my nose going to be? So my end of the nose is going to be there, and my mouth is going to be about here, okay? I don't need to draw big lines for that because I kind of know, and I know that my mouth is probably going to end up about here because I want it in line with there. So now what I do is I go to my assisted layer, I change down the opacity so it's low, and then I go to my new layer and I start sketching in. So what I like to do first is I like to kind of get my eye shape. So what I want to do with my eye shape is halfway down, I want to draw a line. Okay, this is going to be the top of the eye. And then I bring this up to follow. And then I bring that in, okay? And then what I want to do there is I want to get the end of my eye. So I kind of want it to go out to this line and then down. Okay, and then from here, I want to kind of go here. I want the eye to come in a bit. And I want to bring it out. Okay, so that's the start of my eye. And then I'm going to be really basic with this eye, and I'm just going to put a black dot there. You can also put an outer circle if you want to, which can be that, but for this I'm just going to do basic. But now I want to do my nose, so I want to follow this line, I want to bring it down, and then I want to grab two more and just kind of go like that. Okay, and that is basically your nose shape. So from here, what I want to do is I just want to build up and make it a bit more in depth, right? So what I want to do is build up a little fake shadow here, right? And that fake shadow as well can go up to the top here. I also want to do a couple lines just to give it a bit more depth, which is what I normally do. I also want to bring out two lines here, and then I want to do my mouth. So with my mouth, I'm just going to keep it really basic. So I want to follow this line, so I want to go like this, right? And then I want to just draw a straight mouth, and then that, and then what I might do is just bring it down a little bit so it's just open a tad, and then I'll just go like that. Okay, so this is my basic face. So now that I have my basic face, I want to make a new layer. I want to also turn on drawing assist, and then I want to hide my first layer, and then I want to go to my second layer, which I drew my thing on, and I want to bring this down. So now what I want to do is I want to make it very, very nice and crisp. So I come from here and I click on stabilization, and I move my stabilization to max. What that will do is if I put it off and I draw, see how it's like not really smooth? But if I turn my stabilization up, it makes things a lot easier, and it just gives you nice smoother lines. Okay, so that's pretty much all that is, and every program's different, so I'm not telling you how to get there. I'm just saying this is what you need. You basically need stabilization, you need symmetry, and you need something which does layers. Okay, so now that I have this set, I just want to kind of flick my lines. The quicker you do your lines, the better. So I know I've got a curve here, so I'm just gonna go to my new layer, and then I'm just gonna bring out a straight line there. Okay, that's all I need to do. And then for here, I just want to go like, I want to go down from the center, and then I want to go up. Okay, that wasn't very nice, so I'll do that again. It's okay if your lines aren't perfect, because you can come in and kind of go, okay, I want that to be a bit more rounded, and I want that to go out that way a bit more, and then that's fine. And then this here, let's clean it up a bit. Now my next bit, see the cool thing about this is I can actually just follow this line here, do a half circle, and then go out like that. And then I want to do another one. Okay, so that's all I need to do for now for there. I also want to fix this up because it was a bit thin. Okay, so that's done. And then I want to draw a circle, so I draw up, I touch it, and then I tap 3 on the screen, and that turns it into a circle, and then boom, that's that. With my nose, I want to come up, that's fine, and then out. I don't want to be too thick here. I might even do that, and then what I can do is I can just come in here and get rid of this little bit. Faces are quite easy to do a basic face. Okay, now I want to switch up my nose because I didn't really like the last nose. So what I want to do is I want to give him a big, massive nose, right? So I can come here and I can just come out and then go back in. And now he's got a big, massive nose, but I don't like this part here because it's too thick. So I'm getting rid of that, and then I'll just clean it up. Okay, kind of happy with that, and then we can just kind of add random lines to it. Okay, and then I want to also bring out a few little lines there. I want to hold my color, drag it in, and fill that in black. Alright, I'm liking this so far. Okay. And then now I want to follow my lines like I did before, which go down to the mouth. I want to do my little triangle. And I also want to do a little bit of a chin. Okay. So that's fine. And then doesn't really matter if it doesn't match up the face. You also want to go out from the center so you can have your tapered edges, right? So you want like your thinner edges to the side. And you just gotta go front center, out. Alright, and my mouth, I'm gonna actually do a little bit of a curve and then bring this down. And then that's cool. And then a little bit like that. Okay, so this is our basic face. So now what I like to do out there is I like to do my shadowing. So I make a new layer, and because everything's symmetry as well, I go drawing assist. I turn the opacity down to about 50 to 60%, okay? And then what I want to do is I want to add in my shadows. So I know I want to have a shadow here, so I kind of draw the outline, okay? Draw the outline, and then I can fill it in. So you don't have to be amazing with this. You don't have to be like really clean, because you're not really going to see this in the end product. And another thing I like to do with my eyes is kind of just go around them like that. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be my eyes. And then you also got this part in here, which will be like shadowy. And then here, I like to do a half circle. Then again, half circle, fill that in. And then go to the end. And then follow that all the way around. Okay. This here, we'll do a half circle from there. And then a half circle from there. Now you're going to come back as well with the symmetry turned off, just so you can have like a little bit of like difference in them, okay? Because you don't really want it to be all the same. Alright, cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. The nose is the one that I'm going to come back with, so I'm just going to do a basic kind of, yep, I like that. That can go up. And then I also want a bit of shadow there. See, I like to put shadows because it gives it a bit more depth, and your shadow doesn't really get seen too much. So now that that's done, I want to come back, I want to turn off the drawing assist, and I want to choose which way my nose is going to go. So I'm just going to go like this, and then I'm going to fill in that area. Alright. So now that that's done, I can come back, I can turn down the opacity, and boom. That's all we need to do. That's pretty much our face. But I also notice that I want this to have a bit of a shadow as well. Now you can go highlights, but I don't really do highlights anymore. Just so people want to use black, they can, okay? I just want to give it a tiny bit of depth. And turn that down a bit more. And then I want to choose my white. And then I want to make a new layer and go drawing assist, and I want to do my eyes. So eyes are very simple how I do them. Pretty much every eye that I do the same kind of concept. Like, it doesn't really change too much. So you do that, and then I want to click on that, go that, alpha assist, and then I want to go airbrushing. I want to choose like let's just go full black. Okay, and I want to go, okay, cool. So I need shadowing. So where's it going to be shadowing in the eye? There's going to be shadowing at the top, a bit in there, tiny bit in there. Okay, and you just want to make it so it's not flat. So that'll do. And then I want to click on the top layer, go new, and then I want to go import, choose chocolate, and then go drawing assist. And I just want to come into the eye. I just want to go boom, choose white, and go boom, and boom. That's all I need to do. So that's our face. This is our basic face, okay? So this is your one frame face. So your one frame face will just stay like this. So what I want to do from here is I want to create my two frame face. Alright, so first off, I'm going to get into Photoshop. I'm going to get it into my computer, and then I'm going to show you how to get into a mod, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do a two frame face. Alright, cool. Alright, so now that we're on the computer, I have this folder. All these files will be underneath. Okay, I have this mod file, which is stock templates. In there, there's a readme, and it basically tells you what these faces replace. So face 0, which is your one frame face, that replaces happy, which is the season 3 face. And then your two frame is face 0_39, and that replaces cartoon, which is the season 3 face. Okay, to make your life easier, I've added in these two shortcuts, and then when you open them up, it will go to that file. So we'll open up happy for now because we're gonna need it. Okay, and then we'll go back to the folder, and then what I want to do is I want to copy this, or I'll just have one there. Okay, so now we want to go single frame. Okay, then I want to come in and I want to delete stuff that I don't need. I might actually just give you this file as well, just with the clean mod, okay? Because I don't need these two anymore, so I just want to delete those. This is my artwork here, which is my single side face. So all I want to do is I want to rename that to face_0.png, okay? And then I want to drag that into WinRAR or whatever you want. And then make sure you go to the right one, so single frame, and then you want to paste that in. So now that that's done, I want to kind of like just move that window around so I can see it. I want to hold on to my single frame with my left mouse button, and I just want to drag it in. What this will do is it will replace happy. Okay, I didn't do it with the eyes, that's fine. I'll just export that again for the two frame. But yeah, that's basically your single-sided face. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the iPad, and I'm going to draw up this two frame face for you, and then we'll come back to the PC again, and then we'll make that a mod. Alright, so now that you know how to do the one frame face, this is the two frame face. So it's really basic how you do this, and it depends what you're doing. Because I'm just doing a basic one, what I want to do is I want to copy my main layer, and then I want to get rid of my highlight eyes, and then I want to come back to here, get rid of my white, get rid of my shadow for the eyes because I don't really need it. Actually, I might keep it because it might work well, but I'll just change it a little bit. Okay, so now that I have this, I want to come here, and then I want to just get rid of that eye, and then I want to get rid of this bit as well. Make sure your symmetry is on. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these two lines, and the reason why we're getting rid of these two lines is because I want to do a closed eye. So with my closed eye, now that I have it, I just want to do a line down the center and a few other lines. Okay, and then where you had this thing, what you want to do is you want to kind of keep it how it was, but just kind of redraw it so like it's a closed eye. Alright, and that's all you really have to do. That's our closed eye. So now I want to come back to where my eye outlines are, which is on my main thing, and I want to just kind of get rid of the majority of it. I want to come back into black and just reassess it. Okay, and also make your drawing assistance on, because you know we keep missing it. So I might get rid of all of it actually, because I kind of know how it goes. Alright, so draw my circle just like normal, but this time what I want to do is I want to bring a line under here and a line there, and then fill out the rest. So now we got two little lines. So this is basically going to be our blinking eye. So if I just look at the main layers, right? If I go like that, you're not going to see it really, but it's blinking. Alright? And it's going to blink fine. So now what I want to do is I want to export these to my computer, and I'll show you what to do on the computer. Alright? Alright, we're back on the computer now, and as you can see, I fixed up phase 0, which is our single-sided phase, ready for our second-sided phase. So what I want to do now is I want to open up Photoshop. I'll give that a second to load. I've saved both the images in here. Oh, I haven't. So I'll go back one, and then it's actually in here. So I want to cut that, and I want to paste that in there. So with this one, I want to open up Happy. Okay, Happy is your animated one. Cartoon. Cartoon. Open up Cartoon. Cartoon is your animated one. And then I want to go into Photoshop. I want to go here. I want to right click on my stock templates, and I want to extract the stock templates. I want to go in there. I want to go to faces. I want to grab 039, and I want to drag that into Photoshop. And as you can see, there's 2 of them. Now, what I want to do is I want to go back to my faces. So I want to grab face 0 and my other one, which is the blinked eye. I want to hold my left click and I want to drag them into Photoshop. But not like that, because it sucks. I want to drag them to the top of Photoshop. Okay. Copy. Paste. And then I want to choose my close one. Control A, Control C, Control V. Now, I like to make my life a bit easier, so I actually put the lower frame on a lower opacity, and then Photoshop, the latest Photoshop makes your life so much easier. I kid you not. So I just want to grab one of the faces, hold it shift, and I want to bring it to the side. And you'll notice that the pink lines actually line it all up for me. Fine. Now I want to hold Control, and I want to click on the other face, and then make sure it doesn't do that on me. And then I want to drag this one across, and there. You'll feel that it bumps as well, but that's all perfectly fine. And then what I want to go, I want to go Control AS, and I want to replace 039. Always make sure you have that default template, so that you have, the default raw file, so that you can come back to an empty face, so that's all clean. Okay. So now I don't need face 0 in that one. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the single-sided, paste that, and I'm going to go 2 frame. So now what I want to do is I want to open that. Okay, alright. So I just need to see where it's saved. Okay, so I open up my 2 frame. I go textures, faces, right? I delete face 0 because I don't need it. I go to stock images, textures, faces, and then I got face 39. I want to drag that in, just like we did before with the single-sided face. And now that we have that, click on your viewer, go back to File Explorer, go back as many times as you need to, and then you grab your 2 frame. So now you'll see that our little guy is blinking. So there's so many different ways that you can actually do 2 frames animations, and a lot of stuff that you can do. Like I've made quite a few lately, and yeah, you can have a bit of fun with it. You can also do 4 frame. 4 frame is basically the same, but you double it. So you can have it blink differently, or you can have it do different stuff. That's going to be pretty much it for this tutorial. Alright, so we're going to go back to my camera now. Guys, there you have it. Your 1 frame face and your 2 frame face. Hope you got something out of it. And all the files will be down below. Download them, give them a go. Download Tool Sai. I highly recommend that. If you don't have a graphic tablet, you can still do some pretty amazing stuff with shapes and the pen tool. Hope you guys show me some great stuff. I'd love to see it. You can just go on Twitter, message it to me, do whatever you do. If you want to ask me some questions or DM me, I'm in Krunker Bunker. Send me a message anytime. I'm happy to help. Catch me on creshorTV and on Twitch TV. Started streaming again recently. Really enjoying it. I'm trying to get 100 faces this month. So I apologize in advance for more monstrosities to the game, because I've done over 100. I'm still getting ideas. And there's some pretty weird ones out there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if this one does well, I'll release another one. It'll be better quality, I'll put more time in it, and it'll be on 4 frames and animations, and also your multi-side face like killer. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great night. Peace out.